Alright, so gonna try to record some good gameplay of our beloved PT-76 here. Of course, this is a Russian vehicle, should be 5.3 in the Russian tech tree as well, yeah, so this is the Russian one. But we're gonna be playing in the Swedish tech tree, just for the fun of it. I think it's actually a Finnish vehicle in the Swedish tech tree, so you get the Finnish crew voice lines rather than the Swedish crew voice lines in there. But yeah, so I'll talk through a little bit how I think about it. Basically, it's a light vehicle. You want to use your scouting. You want to use your speed. Speed is probably the best armor you have in the PT. It really doesn't have armor. It has 13 mils on the side, 10 mils on the top, and 13 mils on the front. I mean, it's basically made of paper. The turret doesn't really have any armor with 15 mils. Almost everything can pen you. 50 cals are a nightmare against you. I mean, if you're forward facing, they can 50 cal the turret. They probably won't get the driver, just because these plates will deflect that. But yeah, you pretty much everything that shoots at you, other than low caliber machine guns, are gonna pen you. It can be overpressured by HE rounds, so there's literally no saving this thing from being damaged. The good news is that if you're looking at it from the side, normally this ammo rack down here isn't going to be populated too heavily, or this one isn't going to be, so you're going to have some empty space in here. If you know you're going to be shot, it's actually better to show your side in the PT, because there's a pretty good chance they're just going to slice right through and not do any damage. The armor is so low, 13 mils, that APHE rounds aren't even going to fuse on you. They're just going to sail right through. So that's one strategy with the PT. If you know you're going to get shot, show your side. They might just go right under your gunner and commander and not do anything. But yeah, so other good things about the PT. Probably the biggest thing at this BR, you have a stabilized 76 that shoots heat FS, right? So you've got a 200 mil heat FS round that, it's your combination HE with a little bit of penetrative damage as well. I mean, you have 200 mils of pen, but of course it's the heat pen that it just shoots that jet in to give you your post armor damage, which, as opposed to something like an APHE that goes through and then explodes and gets a lot more damage internally, you really don't get as much. It's more of a a surgeon scalpel type situation that you're going to be having. So you need to shoot ammo, you need to shoot crew members, take out important components, which you can do pretty well with the heat. It's a tough vehicle to play against sometimes because that stabilizer is so good in city maps when everything else you're playing is unstabilized, pretty much, other than other PTs that you might see. And if you see something that's heavily armored and you don't know what to do against it, guess what? You can probably just shoot out their turret or shoot out their tracks easily, knock out the engine, and run away. Or if you can knock out the turret and they don't have a 50 cal, then you can probably just run up besides them and shoot them in the side, or start shooting out the crew members from the front. I mean, you're probably going to be able to pen most things, and you can knock out the driver, commander, gunner, as long as they can't shoot back. Another important thing to remember to do, I'll just use the PT as an example here. If you see something from the side, sometimes shooting the cannon can be kind of wonky, especially if you're shooting at an armor at an angle like this. If we just do a protection analysis with the heat, if you shoot at something like this, in this instance, okay, it knocked out the barrel. But sometimes you're going to shoot out a barrel and, well, it's working really well right now, but sometimes you're going to shoot out a barrel at a weird angle. It's either going to miss or ricochet or something. But you can pretty much always shoot just behind where the barrel goes into the turret, shoot at the breach. So that's a big thing I'm going to probably be doing a lot in my gameplay, is shooting at the breach. Either if you know you can knock out the breach, I would say pretty much always a good idea to do that, because there's a pretty good chance you're going to knock out some crew members along with it. Or sometimes, maybe shoot below the turret if you don't think you're going to be able to penetrate the cheeks of the turret or whatever. The PT obviously is super easy to pen, but knocking out the breech is just as effective at knocking out the cannon. Now they can't fire back, or knocking out the barrel. But you obviously can knock out the barrel too if you can see it and have a pretty good angle on it. I'd say I normally shoot at barrels that are side on or directly facing me, and I'm pretty much always going to want to shoot at the breech, or at the what is that called, the barrel brake compensator, gas block, whatever the heck it is. Shoot at the end of the barrel. Normally that's where the game likes to give you the the damage. A lot of times otherwise it's just going to bounce off and not do anything. Yeah, other than that, the PT does have one other trick up its sleeve, in that it's a aquatic vehicle. So when you actually get into the water, this little flap on the front will fold out. It's kind of a fun animation detail. But the other thing to think about is your stabilizer is still active in the water. So sometimes, that's very rarely, kind of a niche case will happen. There's not a lot of water to float in. But sometimes you can surprise people by being in the water, and you can still fire pretty effectively from the water because your cannon is stabilized. Okay, so other vehicles we're going to use in the lineup. We have our PT, obviously. We'll probably be using the Comet a decent amount. Comet has a pretty good APDS round we'll be using. That's got 217 mils of pen. We've got our little anti-air guy here, the 204 GK. We got a Delatorn that has a autoloader on the back. I think it's like a four shell first stage ammunition autoloader, and we potentially will be using the PVKV 1963 as well. That has a pretty solid APDS up to 232 mils of pen. And I think it's APH. Does it get APHE? Oh yeah, it does. Its APHE is actually pretty solid as well. See if we got any of that loaded up. Yeah, we got a decent amount. And if we need it, we'll use our Mustang just for a little bit of cover. The J26 in the Swedish tech tree here. But yeah, that should cover us. We're going to try to use the PT for the most part. But yeah, let's get into some battles. Okay, so we have Tunisia. A one cap Tunisia. I don't know how well we'll be able to do in this one. We'll probably have to play on the flanks here, as you do in the PT. There's not really any way to get around on the east side of A. And these are some strong tents. Yeah, what I didn't mention in the intro, you get 3 charges of smoke that follow the exhaust, come out of the exhaust of the PT, and they don't last very long. And then you get some artillery as well, normal light tank stuff. But its smoke option is, oh my god, that's a big hitch. Holy shit. The hitches have gotten worse on this graphics patch for sure. But normally they're just at the start of the game. They kind of smooth out. So let's hope it's that. Yeah, it's kind of unplayable at the moment. Alright, so here's some fun stuff we can do with the PT. Guy's 900. Let's back it up a little bit. Oh. Is he still there? Okay. I was just shooting over the hill there, but didn't get too much done. A little bit of intelligence. Just flanking. Flanking and killing. Of course, anything light you can just absolutely eviscerate. Yep. There's somebody here. Just take out his engine. There you go, bud. This guy threw some artillery on me. I'll just get out of here before the artillery comes down. There we go. His crew came back. Chiha shotgun. Is that a light tank? I don't know. Oh, I think I saw that guy just last second. I think he came back for me. Yeah. Alright, I think now we can maybe take out our anti-air. Get a little bit done. That guy is high up there. And he's trying to stay high too. Is he AFK? I don't think those are even reaching him.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
There we go. Gotta figure out which way is forward on this thing. Kinda forgot for a second there. Still have 112 rounds. Oh, the hitching continues. The hitchening. We've got an enemy here already. This guy didn't know I was sick like that. Uh-oh. Get the feeling I might be spotted. Let's put down our thingy here. Keep an eye out for any enemy planes. Alright, that's ours. This thing is pretty gnarly, actually. I mean, a 20 mil autocannon at this BR is pretty good, obviously. Oh, we got him. Whoa! He actually came for me even though he was dying? That's crazy. Was I still spotted, maybe? Am I still spotted, though? This is a great question. This thing can be surprisingly effective in city combat. You just have to shoot out barrels before you go around any corners. It's pretty quiet. You can sneak up on people. Probably won't end up doing that here, but we will see. Yep. Okay. Got his track just in time. Okay. Oh! That guy couldn't do much too from the front. And of course we got an up tier here, but PT doesn't really care so much about up tier. The nice thing, when your tank gets one shot by everything, it doesn't matter which BR you're playing. Sometimes you'll find, if you get a really big up tier, sometimes you'll have stuff that you have trouble penning. Some Russian heavy tanks, you can struggle with the turret, but it's, I don't know, it's just good. It doesn't tend to struggle too much at damaging stuff. I mean, it is heat, so you get your classic heat struggles on post-pen damage, but if you knock out the important bits before trying to take people on, then generally you have a better time. Alright, let's not get caught in the trap of going inside these buildings here, because that is one thing you have to watch out for with the PT. It's really not very heavy, so if you run into anything, you slow down so much. How heavy is it? Mass. 14 tons. That's pretty light in terms of this game. So one thing you can do is actually go in the river here because you're the PT, but we're just gonna go up the side. Try to see through the bushes as best we can. Oh, that's fun. That's a Sturm Tiger that you can shoot his bullet. And it will kill his tank. What's next to him? If you wanna quit doing that, that'd be good. Can I see this guy? I'm just gonna shoot right there. Ah, dang. It's nice to make Sturm Tigers suffer because they are a vehicle that tends to bully other vehicles. So it's pretty good to bully them. Just trying to spot for my team. My guys are freaking the fuck out. I think this is a Puma. Driver gunner. It was a type of puma. He probably spotted me. I think that thing can spot. Still doesn't have a breach. That's crazy. Alright, let's shoot the back of the turret. That's where his ammo is. This guy's unhappy with me. Yeah. That's the problem with all tanks at the end of the day is, you know, really bad defense against planes, especially the PT. Doesn't have a commander MG to defend itself. Come on, buddy, you want... There we go, aircraft destroyed. Saved my jumbo, very good. But yeah, the PT just doesn't have any armor at all. Well, that's a very mean thing. Come on, plane. I think that's a KV-122, which is like one of the most busted premiums that there are. Got that duck down. HS-129B, aka the duck. Which is an extremely fun German strike aircraft to play, because it's just has a frickin' tank cannon strapped to the bottom of it. Different than the Yak. It's more balanced than the Yak, because it only gets like 10 rounds or something like that. Oh boy, we are getting spawn camped already, aren't we? Why is he over here? Oh. Wait, where's the Panther? Oh gosh. Wow. I don't know why on this map the like little exhaust, what are these even? I don't even know what they are. The like tubes at the back are open. I mean, the exhaust obviously comes out the side here, but on a couple of maps, I think this one is one of them, they are open. But if you look at it in the hangar, they're closed. It's weird. And it's not like the tank thinks I'm in water or anything. Who knows?
Kello 1. Etäisyys 300. Kohteeseen osui! Tankki! Kello 1. Etäisyys 300. Viheltää!
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Maavi tuhottu! Maavi tuhottu!
The power of the stabilizer. Oh my god. Stabilizer is just bullying people right now. Okay, 3 down.
Tankki! Kello 9. Laajentäisyydellä!
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
There we go. It was an M18. Open top vehicles don't tend to like getting shot at by HE. Oh boy, I'm gonna get... okay. Saw the Tiger. We're good.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
That's for me, right? No, that's for the Tiger again. Ah, I thought that was a guy. There's one.
Tankki! Kello 12. Etäisyys 600.
600, it says.
Eteenpäin! Selvä! Liikutaan eteenpäin!
Is he like right here? What?
Isku tulossa!
He is.
Attention to the map.
What am I shooting at even? Oh, there he is. It's an M24.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
I think this is gonna be bad for me. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that M24 snuck in on me. Always have to attack the D point. See what we can get done. It is fall, which is kind of annoying. Wow, look at the spread on our team right now on minimap. We're like perfectly spread out. Never seen such good spacing. See Lorraine over here. It's nice having the French on our team. I feel like the French are really good at this BR. Probably aren't, but I don't know. French players are just solid in general. Oh boy. I don't know. I can't stop for that, whatever it is. What? What are you doing, dude? I'm gonna kill you. Rank doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. Random shot to the spot. That doesn't work as often as you'd hope. gentleman right here. Wow,
Kohde vaurioitunut!
the tree ate it. I think it's a comet.
12!
There we go.
Tulta! Maali tuhottu!
It indeed was a comet. You hate to see comets destroyed. I do like that tank. I think I can hear somebody right here. Is there somebody right here who's waiting to kill me? I would not feel very positively about that. Got the breach. Got the track. Alright, what else can I get? Loader. I got time. Arrows here. No. Don't attack the A point. Fuck, I missed my spot. Bruh. Oh my god, there's so many of them there. Alright, PT part 2. Got 5 kills. Excuse me. I need more. God, the PT's just so good on this map. I don't know why. It like just has enough speed to get around the edges, and then the stabilizer just takes over. How did I not one-shot that Stuart, by the way? Stuarts are so weirdly survivable. Things like 1.5 BR. I think that artillery is gonna do some dirty things to my teammates. Watch out, buddy. Still a lot of enemies, don't need to rush it. Ugh, I hate hitting trees in this thing. You just go from however fast you're going to 2 miles an hour. Every time. Where are they? Like I get any bombing done? It's too bad carpet bombers aren't good. What killed me? There's an M24 somewhere. No. Oh, he was right in front of me. Sadness. Alright, we'll take the GK out. Just to get over there quicker, because it seems like it's about to be a stomp. I took out the T-21, his turret crew for sure. Oh, the DCA. Nice shots, brother. Those are not easy to score with. Jesus, 2933 needs some help. God, he's out there. Is a Challenger out there? M42. Can't say I know what an M42 is. M42. I know what an M24 is. I know what an M44 is. Challenger just nuked his own BTR. Oh, here he is. Oh my god, that might kill me. Brother, are you kidding me?